Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop, and the viewers have spoken once more. It's time for another Viewer's Pick review. I put up 4 very different films to choose from, and this is the one you picked. We're going to head back in our mint-flavored time machine to the year 1994 and look at one of the biggest action movies of the decade. My review of the 1994 action film, Speed, coming up now. Jack Traven, a young police officer, must prevent a bomb exploding aboard a city bus by keeping its speed above 50 miles per hour. So what did I think of Speed? I thought it's a highly entertaining and exciting action thriller. It's directed by Jon de Bont in his feature directorial debut, and he would go on to direct Twister, The Haunting, Lara Croft Tomb Raider, The Cradle of Life, and the pretty much universally despised Speed 2 Cruise Control. There's a lot of cool camera work, not only during the action sequences, but while the characters are in a state of panic while aboard the bus, trying to figure out what to do. This is certainly an exhilarating experience and keeps the audience on the edge of your seats. There are 3 thrilling acts here. The first, Jack and his partner Harry attempting to prevent a bombing in an elevator full of people. After thinking they defeated the bomber, Jack is surprised to find the mental case now planted a bomb on a city bus, and if it goes under 50 miles per hour, the bomb will detonate. Jack locates the bus and jumps on board. Of course, this is the main set piece of the film, which results in some hair-raising chase scenes, as well as constantly having to overcome the odds, like having to avoid traffic in LA, as well as running out of gas or even baby strollers. When something happens to the driver's arm, one of the passengers, Annie, ends up taking the wheel, and I was afraid she was going to be annoying at first, but luckily she's not. Then when you think it's over, there's a rip-roaring finale on a subway. The film is filled with fantastic stunt work and practical effects with no CGI, but some amazing explosions. There's a lot of great tension as Jack tries to outsmart the bomber and save the passengers. I also liked how there's real stakes, which we find out early on, and not everyone will make it out unscathed. One weakness, though, is its dialogue that can be very clunky, especially with some of the passengers, some of which are interesting, others that aren't, as well as some eye-roll-inducing one-liners. The villain of Howard Payne is a memorable and charismatic one, and there's some entertaining interactions between him and Jack. There's also some nice chemistry between Jack and Annie, and it never becomes overly cheesy. The score by Mark Mancina is riveting as well. Keanu Reeves stars as Officer Jack Tavern, the officer who ends up aboard the bus trying to thwart the bomb and save the passengers. Dennis Hopper as Howard Payne, the vengeful bomber and mastermind. Sandra Bullock as Annie Porter, one of the passengers who ends up steering the bus. Jeff Daniels as Detective Harry Temple, Jack's best friend and the man in his ear giving him advice to defuse the bomb. And Joe Morton as Lieutenant Herb McMahon, Jack's boss trying to help with the situation. At the Academy Awards, the film was nominated for Best Film Editing and won the Oscars for Best Sound and Best Sound Effects Editing. Speed is a high-octane and fast-paced action thriller with never a dull moment. Number-wise, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of Do It, and a high Do It at that. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WesTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Instagram and Letterboxd @WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.